Namaste and welcome to another episode of 103 FM's Divali Khaana. My name is Siddhi Sankar and today I'll be taking you through a pumpkin soup recipe. Pumpkins are a gourd fruit and it's filled with lots of flavor, fleshy goodness, and it's perfect for making soups, custards and even to curry. Today, very simply, we have a baking tray prepared to which we are going to add 2 tablespoons of lotus soybean cooking oil. Next, we add just about 1.5 pounds of peeled chopped pumpkin. Next to our pumpkins, we're going to add 2 grated carrots. And finally, we're going to add just about 1.5 sliced sweet peppers. Now we need to season our vegetables. Very liberally, we season with salt, Chattak's black pepper, some Chattak's cinnamon powder or ground spice, Chattak's ground ginger, and a generous serving of brown sugar. This brown sugar will help our pumpkins caramelize really wonderfully in the oven, and we're going to take this mixture into the oven. At any point in time, you can take it out, add in some onions or garlic, and allow it to continue roasting between 10 and 15 minutes. Now that our vegetables have come out of the oven, we've let them cool just a little bit, and we're going to very gently take them off our baking tray. Now that our vegetable medley has finished roasted, we're going to start the soup. To our large pot, we're going to add another 2 tablespoons of lotus soybean cooking oil. For added richness and flavor, I'll add 2 heaping tablespoons of butter. This may seem like a lot, but it's going to really carry the flavor throughout the entire soup. This soup is going to be a smooth restaurant style soup, and it's something that can be enjoyed as an appetizer or main meal. Going straight into it, we begin with Chattak spices, some whole jeera, and a half teaspoon of Chattak yellow mustard seeds. The spices should be golden and crisp. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and prepare our ginger garlic paste. Today I'm using Chattak's garlic seasoning. I have here just about 3 heaping tablespoons, and to that I will add 2 teaspoons of Chattak ground ginger. Now that our jeera and mustard seeds have started cooking, just going to mix that around a little bit and incorporate the lotus soybean oil. Butter gives us flavor, and the soybean oil helps us to maintain those high heat levels necessary for toasting our spices. Allow it to cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Then add the ginger garlic paste. That instant sizzle and sputter is exactly what we need. As the garlic and ginger cooks and the raw taste of the garlic cooks off, add just about 1 cup of chopped onion. Saute until the onions become translucent and soft. Stir well to ensure that the butter does not stick to the sides of your pan and to ensure even cooking of all your seasonings. Now for a local flair, I'm going to add 1 bay leaf. When the bay leaf turns from bright green to brown, we know that it's ready to add our spices. 1 teaspoon of Chattak cinnamon or ground spice, 1 teaspoon of Chattak black pepper, 1 teaspoon of Chattak saffron powder, 1 teaspoon of Chattak's garam masala, 1 teaspoon of Chattak's raw ground jeera, 1 teaspoon of Chattak's paprika powder, and a half teaspoon of Chattak's chili flakes. Mix well and allow these ground spices to toast. Now we go in with 1 medium cubed potato raw. Next we add our roasted vegetables. Mix well to incorporate. Let the spices infuse in the vegetables. Here, our potatoes act as our timer to know when our soup is almost done. Now we go in with 1 cup of vegetable stock. If you don't have vegetable stock, you can use a vegetable bouillon cube and dissolve that in a little bit of water, preferably 1 cup. At this point, cover your pot and allow your vegetables to steam within the spices. After about 15 to 20 minutes of boiling, the potatoes are tender to the knife. At this point, you just want to move all your vegetables around, and we're going to come in with an immersion blender or a stick blender. So in the end, my soup would have taken at least 4 extra cups of hot water just to get it in that liquid consistency what I'm looking for. Now that our soup is very smooth, we're going to finish it very nicely with just about 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream, or if you don't have heavy cream, you can simply use full cream powdered milk with half the amount of water necessary to the instructions on the pack. The addition of cream to our soup will change the color significantly. As we finish this soup, salt to taste and just a little bit of Chatak Food Products garam masala. Now it's time to plate. Garnish with a little bit of Chatak sesame seeds, white and black, and even some Chatak chili flakes. Now let's dig in. So let's taste. A nice thick pumpkin soup, creamy in texture. We have those lovely Chatak spices coming through. It's very hot. Simply delicious. This soup warms the soul. This brings us to the end of another episode of 103 FM's Divali Khaana. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye bye.